You still there? All right. There we go. Okay. I am streaming from my. Oh, you've probably seen that. Oh well. No one can actually get into my phone, so. Oh my gosh. Trying to get this right. There we go. I'll be changing that password. I'm using my old phone because that had to be. That had to be updated. Both my stuff did. Well, as far as I remember, today was the hearing date for Ruby. Ugh. Is it really that bad looking? Well, guys, I might just be ending this stream. Can you can? It's not that good, but it's not bad either. So my phone is not being updated. Um. Until my brother sometimes snacks can last me days. He's by the way, he's serious about camping. Yep. He ordered 2 tents. Yeah. That's okay. It should be fun. I bet it's gonna be a lot of fun as long as there's no bears. This is my mom's old phone, so that's why it's landscape mode. Now, if I go into, I hate to do it, but I don't know. So everybody that's watching, you 3 people, it's not gonna be so clear because my phone had to be updated. And I'm gonna go see if I can do something to part of my live, like cut a little part of my live out. If not, see if I can blur it out or something. I don't think I can. Go to library, click edit. Hmm. No. Yeah, I had my macaroni and cheese, the 2 brats, and the last piece of pizza. It's a weird lunch, but had that, so I'm all set. If we had lettuce and everything, I do have tomatoes, so I can have tomato salad. I don't have dressing or anything. But I do have salt and pepper. Yep, it's been updated. 16.61. You know what? There's no one here for a reason. Let's share it with everybody. No. It's kind of weird how people want you to share your live streams with everybody, with certain people, but they don't come. And I always wonder why. Oh, jeez. I'll answer that in a minute. Share. Oh, Twitter. Twitter. I'm sorry. X. Okay. Your parents have 6 daughters, including you. And each daughter has 1 brother. How many people are in the family? Well, 6 daughters, including you. So that means 6 daughters. It doesn't say. It doesn't say counting you. Wait a minute. So that means there's 7 daughters, and each daughter has 1 brother. So there's 7 daughters, 7 boys, and your parents. So there's that's 14 kids, 2 parents, 14, 15, 16. Nine. This one woman says 9 equals 6 sisters who have 1 brother and 2 parents. That means 9. Ah! Okay. Can I delete this? No, I'm gonna delete it. All right. So no, let's go back. Your parents have 6 daughters, including you. So it includes us on 6. And each daughter has 1 brother. So that's 6, 7, 8, yeah, 9. 9. 6 girls, 1 boy. Oh, 1 boy, 2 9. Dummy. It's not gonna be 14 kids. How many people put 14 kids? I want to see. 7. 7, really. 14, 2 parents, 6 daughters, including yourself. So you wouldn't add an extra number because you're included in the 6. 1 brother for each girl, which is also 6. No. Each girl has a brother. Period. They're all sisters, so they only have one brother. She's gonna not like that comment. It's gonna be 7. That's right, 7 kids. Someone says it's the 6 kids and they each have a brother, so that's 7. So that's 14 kids. I'm like, no. I thought it. That's why I took away my comment. That's the right answer. It's 9 family members. Sorry if you were trying to figure it out. You probably knew about that before I even went live. Or before I finished it. That's right, 1 brother. Hmm. No. No. Now someone came out and said that the family does something gross. Well, I can't say it's gross, but it's something I definitely would not do. But some people are like this, so I'm not gonna saying gross was kind of rude, but I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't take part in it. Well, that car needs some TLC. He got a boo boo. It's saying they're swingers. But you know what goes in behind the doors that don't hurt kids and don't hurt themselves? I don't really give a crap. Who cares what goes on in their bedrooms? That's all I say. I had a good friend. She moved away. Well, she was a customer. and I was at Dunkin' Donuts because and the people at Honeydew knows. Back then, I went back and forth. They go, "Why do you go back and forth? This is the only place you should go. It's just for that. I won't be here for a week." And I just walked out without paying for my coffee. I went, "Oh, here's the coffee." I went to Dunkin', and that's where I stayed for like a good month, because of their attitude. Over there, and she talked with me and says, "That's your lifestyle. Whatever, as long as it don't hurt you or anybody." Well, someone it got out in her neighborhood, and people was like harassing her about it and making it so difficult for her to even live. So they bought a house somewhere else. Their friends that they were swingers with knew it, an area where everybody knows what they do and they don't give a crap as long as they don't add them into it. So there was a house for sale. They looked at it, they liked it, they bought it, and they're moving there. And so when the truck came, people said, "Oh no, there's a whole truckload of them." So the cops went, "What's going on here?" Says, "Well, we're moving." Oh, and what did they say it was? So, this is all I want. They were spreading rumors about us. All I wanted to do is live. Actually stopped swingers being swingers a long time ago. I says, "Well, even if you did do it, it's your lifestyle. Who the heck told them?" And the cop says, "Well, who cares what you do behind your doors?" And says, "Well, someone that used to swing with us must have said it to everybody, and now they're making it so hard I can't even live here." Well, they kept getting phone calls about something. It was like 2 years ago, and the guy was talking. Was just, "Yeah, that's when we ended. We had a big fight," and I said, "That's it. We're done. Bye bye." That's quick as that. But she was joking. Then, but I kept my husband. Says, and they was being so mean. It says, "That's it. I'm done. We're out." They'll be sorry when the time for the block party comes in about 3 months. Who's not going to be hosting it no more? Yep. She used to host it every year, and I think I went with her one time. And I said to her, I said, "That person right there, she's saying nasty things about you." And that's when it started. I think it was the year before. So how you doing, Robin? By the way, hello. Oh, I have to go back. That's a good thing. On Instagram. You doing okay? That's good. Yes, me and my brother's gonna go. Hold on. Camping some point. He he bought two big family tent size tents. I'm like, because I asked him, what, do we have our own tent? Oh, wait a minute. Wait, what? I just realized who he was. Wait, Danny Masterson. What happened to him? I just 30 years in prison. No. I just realized who that was. He's no bad boy. Bad boy. Well, they're saying that he didn't do it. Well, yep. Yeah. Yeah. Mark Porgasa says he regrets Saved by the Bell storyline where Lisa was kissed without consent. Yeah, I know. I realized who he was. Bad boy. How could any guy do that? Oh my gosh. I can't imagine what those girls go through during it and after. I hear so many stories about premature babies, and some doctors say just let her go, and they go, why? Why can't we like give her a chance? I mean, some hospitals don't do it. So, well, fine, I'll take her home. And then they go to another children's hospital somewhere. I heard of a story that they did that, and they says, "Yeah, I'll discharge the baby." And she breathed for the baby until they got to another children's hospital, which was not too far away because they knew of the great one, and the baby was put in their care. That means they had to switch over medical records, and the husband says, "I'll go get him," because he already did that. And yeah, that baby survived. How did that baby survive? So, well, we brought him to the other hospital, and they put him on something called CPAP machine or something like that, and she did quite well. And that was only for a day. Because you like to let babies die for nothing. Because some hospitals just don't want to do it. I know my mom used to be friends with people, right? But they went a little too far and told her stop smoking was no good. She was friends with this one woman. The woman didn't know much English and stuff like that, and smoking no good. Just get out of here, mom. I went. She says that's okay. She goes, I don't hold it against her. No one wants people to tell her what to do. She says, no, she came back and my mom put it out while she was around. She respected her. She said sorry. She hugged my mom and we sat there for quite a while. She had her baby daughter with her. She was 10 months or something like that. And she said she had someone come and interpret her because she knew very little English. And that little girl was cute, and she let me hold her. And I went, oh, you're so cute. And she came back before she moved to Boston. And when she went to Boston, she stayed there, and she had a daughter with her. I'm like, oh, how cute! She got so big, and she said, "Move in Boston." I went, awesome. And that person was, so I remember the woman. She was on America's Got Talent. Amanda something Mana. Amanda, Amanda Mana. Yeah. I was thinking about that. I watched her performance when she got the golden, and it showed the mother several times during her thing. I went, that is Miss Mana, or Miss Mana, or however you pronounce it. That's Miss Mana. I went, no way. Only if my mother was alive, she will know for sure. But it had to be her. It was funny when I seen that episode a little of the Phenomenal AGT, and I says I'm gonna call my mom. I went, oh, I can't. I was trying to get into my mom's phone to fix something for her, and I told her I couldn't fix it because they thought I stole your phone. And so she's, oh, I remember it, and she remembered the password, and I finally got into it. So I wrote her password down because I wanted to shut off Find My Phone because then I could use the iPad Mini. She was, oh, I forgot to shut that off. Because she says, because she told me to take it home and for me to use it because someone got in her room and was trying to take it and then planted cigarette butts in her room and she got in trouble for it. That was at the assisted living crap. That place needed to be shut down. And it's one family that bought um this tent. They modified it for it to be a commode. So the first thing the husband does is digs a hole somewhere where they have room for this tent, and right in the middle is a hole, and they put he makes a seat sort of like, because at the bottom he cut a hole in the bottom of the tent, the floor of the tent, and it's like a bucket or a barrel type thing, and then he made a seat on top, and that's what you sit on to go potty. So he made it himself and modified it, and what you do is you dig the hole, put the hole of the tent over that, and put the barrel through the opening of the tent, and then you secure the tent and everything. But you have to make sure everything is level and all that stuff. If it's not, you're going to be falling down. But he made it. He cut the barrel so you can sit on it, be comfortable, and so he put it on a regular toilet seat on top of it. Of course, he sanitizes it when he's done with it, and he puts it away when he's done with it. Someone that I went to school with is we're going camping this weekend. I know what that means. He goes, a lot of fun. I go, well, it's up to us, up to the kids to clean out the camper. I went, camper? You know, camp out in a tent? That's camping. No, we have a humongous camper, and it's up to us to clean it because we're the ones that wanted it for Christmas. I'm like, that's all we got. I'm like, and then we used that camper for 2 years. I'm like, oh boy. Because we even said to dad, the parents is, we said to our parents, if that's all we're gonna get, then we don't want it. But they already bought it, so. Then what about Santa's? I guess Santa went in on it. I mean, oh. I'm like, be careful what you wish for. It says, yeah, we never asked for anything that big again. We ask for little stuff now and we get bigger stuff. Go figure. Hey Kay, how are you? Kay, we never finished talking about the different gods' names because you left and then I had to leave. Oh, itchy. So how are you, Kay? Oh, no, no, don't say sorry. Because I wanted to clear something up because you said names of both God and Jesus, which is two different people. So I was wondering, and it's okay if you do, if you believed in Trinity. I know some people think it's horrible to believe in Trinity. It's just, hey, we have our own beliefs. I was always told there's not no wrong belief. Okay, so that's why you named Jesus' name as well as his father's name. I think my dad believed in the Trinity until I was a little girl. Says, "Daddy," he goes, "Yes, we are. If God and Jesus is one person, then how did he send Jesus to earth? You can't send himself to earth. You can't cut him in half and send him to earth." He goes, "Good point. I'm going to have to think about that." I says, "Well, I don't believe in. They're two separate people. That's what I believe." So at one point, I had different beliefs than my dad and my mom at one point. And my dad says it's okay for you to have a different belief than us. I told my catechism teacher that's what I believe. She goes, "That's what I believe too, but I have to teach what they tell me to teach." So, and she says, "So your family believes in it?" I says, "Nah. As of now, I'm the only one." And she says, I think it was a girl. Yeah. I said, "It's nice of them to let you believe in what you want to believe." And went, "Yeah, my parents are nice that way." And then after they believe what I believed because they thought about it. I mean, exactly. You can't send yourself down. So, I think even then my dad said his name was Jehovah, if I remember correctly. Because I says, "Well, what's God's name?" My sister says, "You're such a baby. It's God." I went, "No, no." Just like dad. What's dad's name? Get it? And my dad says, "No, that's a title. God is a title." So I have to look it up. And then he says it was Jehovah. Well, no, it's not. She didn't want to hear that then. She'll be arguing with me right now. Oh, crap. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I'll read it after this. How fast I forget things. Okie dokie. I know people that talked about that years ago. And so I try to just push it out of my head, that word. So I completely forgot about that word because I knew friends that became not they weren't friends no more after they would talk about Trinity. And her friend did not believe in Trinity whatsoever. When her friend used to, he she used on the same side of her friend, but her friend turned to Trinity and said, "No, this is real. This is real, and there's proof, and it's all this stuff." And she was like she was saying it mean to her. I'm like, I backed up, and I left. Well, I didn't leave. Obviously, I heard the whole conversation, but I backed up quite a ways, and if it was starting to get heated, I went right between them. I went, "You go home. You go home." So and I went, and me, I'm going home. So I finally got home and I told my mom why I was late. Didn't want to hear it. Go in the room until your father gets home and you can answer to him. I went, that's fine since you don't want to hear it why I was late, but okay. So I went in my room, waited till my dad come home. Says, you were late. It says, yeah, and I told him, oh, okay, that's fine. I says, yeah, well, mom didn't give me a half-assed chance. I didn't say it like that. She didn't give me a chance to explain. She just sent me to my room. That's because early that week I was late and I kind of lied and just, I says, someone needed help when I was just hanging out with some kids. I guess I wasn't allowed to hang out with. Then when she found out because I lied, she says, "I'll never believe you again." I went, "Fine, don't believe me." She was grumpy. She was grumpy that day. Then after that, she moved on about it. I know for a fact somebody I know most likely what muted me on. Oh, why don't need to do it like that? Facebook Messenger. What? This thing about Frankie, I think it might be getting serious there, but she still will be in trouble. I don't think that's true, though. Hi, babies. Just, what is that? Oh. Well, if what Ruby said was true in court, what I just heard, then she could be in trouble even more. Because she didn't call that in, that could be a problem. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. Um, Robin, I'll be right back. I think she has to go potty. Let me get a drink first. Oh, I should have. Hello, Coloring View. Who are you? Oh, the view. You okay? Ivy, you rest. It's okay. It's okay. Easy. Easy. You're okay. Get a drink of water. Is this the view? Oh, just made this for calling and no cussing. Yes, she said, "Hi, Aunt View." That's funny. Well, who are you? Then it clicked after I said, "Who are you?" I mean, oh, the view, not the view. A view is a view. 48 series. Well, at least you can go. You can go live. That's right. No drama. It says you have 47 views. I mean, 47 subscribers. And that's after I subscribed. Oh, yeah? Danielle got it too. You lied. You were 46 before. You lied. Jehovah. She lied. Now, sometimes it will say 48, but then it goes down a few, but then it'll go back up. It's, it happens. Oh, nice. Yeah, when I got paid by Google, like one of the first times, and my dad was joking with me and says, "I got rent money now." Uh-huh. Because I'm only kidding. It's only $100. It's not like if it was 500, Dad says you probably would get half of it. He knows that. I says, but I can give you 50. I went, nah, just spend it on your channel. You can get those cheap books that you like. I went, oh, you mean the Creative Havens? I mean, or Heavens or whatever they are. Um, I went, yeah. Imagine how many I can get with $100. Do the boot? What do you mean the boot? Congrats. Congrats for what? I have 9 of the creative. I have several. I just can't count. They're right there, but I had some given to me. One, it's okay, but one of them is going to become part of. I'm going to bin full of coloring pages. So from books that I don't really care about, I'll just take the pages out carefully, neatly. Oh, I know what you've been talking about. Yes, yes, yes. I remember now. I'm like, what the boot? What? Oh, that happened a long time ago. That's when I first got monetized. My dad was joking around about getting rent money. It has to be a long time ago since I mentioned my dad was in the story. I'm using my old phone. It's because it don't get updates like the other two does, so I can still live stream um landscape mode. For some reason, with my iPhone 13, whoops, I cannot stream in landscape mode. It's always in portrait mode, and I don't know why. What? What? So go into it, right? Yeah. We wish that it happens regularly. My dad thought at first I was getting that every week, so he was getting a little upset and called me down, started talking to me. He says, instead of ordering all this stuff, why don't you start paying me at least a little something for rent? I'm like, what do you mean all this stuff? And he thought all the gifts were coming in. I was buying them. It says, if I had enough money to buy all that stuff, Dad, I probably would be giving most of the money to you for the house. I got paid that one time. You mean you don't get paid every week? No. Only if I did. So, all right, this is how I go live. I press here, right? See how it is? It doesn't rotate at all. It doesn't rotate. Nope. Yeah, that's about right. Every 5 months. Oh, really? This girl set a schedule, and certain days she does different things. And I think she was in my stream a long time ago. She says if you set up a schedule of different days and different streams, you do different things. Like she goes like, let's say Tuesday morning you do, let's say, crossword puzzles only, and then Tuesday afternoon you can color, let's say, a picture of a moon and stars, and that's only for that day, that time of day. Then at night you can like say prayers and stuff like that. Then Wednesday morning you can do diamond painting and real painting in the afternoon, and drawing, stuff like that. And she says that she gets different people different times, and that's the only reason why she gets paid several times a year. So one time she got paid uh, like a chunk. She said she didn't say it, so it was probably a few hundred dollars in 1 month. And she goes, and I have to pay taxes on it. I'm like, yep, over $600, $600 and up. You have to file for taxes. Holy crap! Holy crap! Really? Well, you were famous. I'm sorry, popular. But it's just gravy. I don't make videos to make money. If it happens, that's great. But if it doesn't, that's okay too. Exactly, Robin. Exactly. Some people may do it to make money. I'm like, are you saving for something specific? You know, what I mean, they go, no, this is my living. I'm like, you can't live by doing this. She streamed more than me. I says, you stream before your kids get up in the morning, which that was devotion. She always did them that early. She gets them off to school. She does live streaming. She breaks enough to take a sip of coffee, literally a sip of coffee, and a bite of toast. And she does another 3 hours. Then she does a very quick lunch, and she like streams all day, every day. But I have not seen her on in a long time. Maybe she got burnt out. I can't remember her name. Oh yeah, I know someone uses it for extra pocket money. I heard some voices. Hello. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, Robin, the puppy's been telling me that she has to go potty. Not just poo, but pee as well. She did it all day yesterday. Her allergies are acting up right now. She's like, well, look at Lance Stewart. He started on Facebook back when they paid him, and he was bringing in like several thousands a month, and that's how popular he was. Then he went on Vine. He became even. He was bringing in more money, and so much money that he he moved to LA. I think his mother told him, says, why don't you just move, get your own apartment in LA? He was scared to go, but he was fine afterwards. And then he got evicted because he did um, ding, doorbell dash or whatever you call it. So his so he got another apartment, which I think was better than the last. With that girlfriend, and they got a new one because they think that they were evil spirits was in that one. I believe them, but and then the second one, I was like, okay, and that's when they decided to move back to the East Coast. I think that was a better thing. I think they got one, and they just after the month they never went back, and then they broke up. I think they were just used to being together, but when they said that they weren't together anymore, Lance was truly crying, but the other one, it didn't look true to me. I think it was acting. But anyway, with his fiance, they got an apartment in Florida, and they didn't know what they did with the furniture, but they never went back. I think the house that he has, I think he should sell it and buy a new house. And he went from working out in the gym every day to becoming a personal trainer. And now his job is something bad he loves to do every single day. Oh, something that he loves to do every day. My son started, no, my son shared his workout video on Facebook and was shocked that he now has. Oh, awesome. So your son's on Facebook? That's cool. And now he has all that stuff to do. Personal trainer and everything. It helps if you have a certain routine. Show everybody. And now because of what I like family vloggers, but because of what Ruby did, she ruined it for all these family vloggers and probably ruined it for her siblings because I don't think they're ever gonna come out with their followers still there. Now what came out about what one of the kids did. Okay. I'm not believing that until more of it comes out. I'll edit it. Wow. Is he single? Just kidding. That hurts. Ow. Just puts the barbell down like it's nothing. He's lifting it like it's a feather. Just like when they drop the mic, he drops the barbell. I used to call them dumbbells. And someone says, no, it's a barbell. No weight limit. I'll have to. A lady was that her girlfriend in the background? Cool, nice. That's awesome. Good for him. Robin, the one thing I miss out here is something I can't get no more. You know those good, grinders. I call them grinders. You can call them subs or hoagies or whatever. That's at like pizza places on the East Coast. They don't have those here. They have these little dinky sandwiches that they always heat up, and I don't like them heat up. I don't like cooked lettuce. 19. Sorry, this one family vlogs I watch. Holy cow. Her oldest is 19. When she was that age, she had a baby. Don't. Oh, let's not think of that. So what I was saying earlier that Ruby Frankie ruined it for a lot of family vloggers, including her siblings. And what she said, one of the younger ones did. I highly doubt that. But if it's true, she should have gotten help for that kid a long time ago, and not just let it slide. Because if my mom found my brother doing watching those, he would have gotten whipped. Not whipped, but he would have been in trouble and not be trusted again. I don't. You know what? I highly doubt that, Keely. But if it's true, she should have stopped it and gotten therapy a long time ago for that. And how did he get that sort of stuff at 3 years old? But don't say what it is on here. Because I don't want that in my chat, in my live. Let's just wait and see. But he's young and he can overcome this. But she. Yes, and you know what? I just want the kids safe right now and just move forward. Maybe he did stuff, but if you allow a 3-year-old to watch that kind of crap, he's going to get so used to watching it and he's going to copy them. And that's all I'm saying. What do little girls do when they watch a commercial about taking care of a baby doll? They take care of their baby dolls or the teddy bears or whatever. Do you ask them, can you get diapers for teddy bears? And the mothers go out and get diapers for the teddy bears. So whoever introduced it to him at 3 years old, I think that person should get charged as well for that. I don't care who it is. And she should have called it in a long time ago. And like, that's kind of sad for it. But got him therapy. Or told him that's not right to watch. You don't watch that kind of stuff. You watch this and put a cartoon on. I just hope that dear Jehovah, please let that be a lie. She said that during court, Robin. I just hope that's wrong. Yep, it says it right here. She said that in court, accusing them of SA. Well, they're taught that. Uh-huh. Well, according to her friends, they try to get those kids help. Called CPS. They called CPS on her. They had document proof of them calling and the police going, but because they did not see the kids and they cannot enter the premises, they had to leave it as is and said they didn't see nothing wrong. So they went over and over and over again. What they should have done is got a search warrant. I don't think the police tried hard enough. Because you get all those calls, you freaking get a search warrant. This one woman had 2 calls against her, and there were false accusations, and he's got a search warrant. It was my next door neighbor, and there was nothing wrong with her kids. They said, sorry, ma'am, but we do have to search. She goes, come in. I don't have nothing to hide. Want coffee? You know. And he goes, there's nothing wrong here. They said the kids are like skin and bones, which they were like overweight. There was no food at all in there, and it was diapers from floor to ceiling. I said, see, oh, they cleaned it. I went, no, there's no diapers. The kids weren't that young. So in other words, some places they care more about the kids. In other places, I think they don't want to get involved with that, and they just move on with their lives. All those calls, and they didn't get a search warrant. Maybe Cranston's different. Yeah, exactly, Kay. Yes. So somebody put those videos in front of him and said, "Look, you want to see this?" Which I'm thinking who it was, but I'm not saying no names because you shouldn't assume anything. But it's hard not to. Maybe as a maybe as a prank. Maybe he is the. But like I said, he's only 12, and she's only 10. They can get past this. So she's saying both of them are this SAs. I don't want on my foot. She gets her rawhide, her disgusting rawhide, and puts it on my toe, and then it goes between my toes. I'm like, ew. Give her a new rawhide bone, and she strips it, takes all the stripes off, and they're everywhere. So when I see one, I get rid of it. Well, the truth will come out. Well, it's 3 minutes behind on my iPad. Oh my gosh. And now I'm buffering. September 8th. It is my Millie Mouse's birthday today. She's 9 years old. I'm like, next year, you double digits. You know what that means? She goes, what? You get even more chores to do. She goes, well, I'm not going to do them. The way she said it was so funny. I remember when I reached the age of 10. And then, boom, all the new chores you'll have. I'm like, how much more than keeping my room straight, keeping all my things where they belong, and helping with dishes when someone's taking out garbage? What else is there to do? I did it all. That's my no. My mom says, "Take out the garbage. Can you take out the garbage?" Yeah, why not? It's only 10 feet away. I went out and throw it away. And Riverbend was full of big noses. If you throw out 2 bags of trash in one day, they called you a pig. Oh yeah. So my mom try to pack in the trash. So it was too heavy for me to take out. She goes, I'm sorry. So she figured out where certain big mouths was not home. They left, and then we took out all the trash. Mm. And who started all this family channel stuff? Family vloggers? Shekar. When I was 10, my mom, my mom's mom lived with us and slept in my room. She helped me clean our room. I guess that's why I enjoy cleaning so much. Aw, yeah, that's probably why. Well, every time I clean my room, I shared with my sister. It was messy, and says, "Well, she threw all the stuff on my side." I went, "This is all your stuff. Yours, 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 yours." I'm like, seriously. I'm like, clean your own stuff. Yeah, I did miss lunchtime feeding my fishies. I shut off the alarm, put my um. I sat down to do that. I don't know what I did, but I grabbed my. I forgot to do it, but I did feed afterwards though. I just didn't get the feeding, the special feeding. I'm at 98%, 98.41% with my fish. It's the last fish, and I get it to 100%. I get my markers and the dog toys free. But next, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get 2 baby dolls to go up there. That's it. 98.45. Now it's gonna go by 1%. Damn it. Till tomorrow's 30. Day 7 is always a lot. You always get a lot. Oh. And if I stay in number 1 spot over here, I'll get 300 grams. And that's the 7th day. That's awesome. That's perfect timing. So I have to stay on top of things. I'll be back later. Oh, no, I'm waiting. I'm going to use this to shadow in a few areas. She just burped. What are you burping for out there? Well, yeah, I know you're hungry. I can't do nothing yet. Get 300. Oh, that's so close. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Ivy, just go get your toy. Go get it. There's one little girl I was gonna invite her over, but I thought that was kind of mean. She loved to clean and reorganize people's rooms, so she goes over her friend's house and does her, her friends' rooms, and she does her friend's brother's room, and he says thank you so much. And when he does odd jobs, and he always gives her something for it. I said, you want to come over my house? She's, yeah, I'll love to. I said, no, I can't have you come over just for that. That'd be kind of rude of me. Oh, it ends tomorrow. Ba 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 right. And Suzanne. No. This one woman, I told her off, and I was a kid. It's one of the first times. I think I was like 14. I went downtown Providence for the first time. I felt so important. I went to get um a Walkman, and I stopped buying from that place because they broke within days, and I kept trying to bring this one back, and they said, "I'm sorry, it's used. We cannot take it back." Because, well, I had it overnight. I bought it yesterday, and that's the receipt. I want to see the head one on the manager in charge. I'm like, no, head one. And he just happened to be walking by. There he is. I'm like, this thing, I bought it yesterday. The cup things that go on the ears of these old, this is back a long time ago. Because, yeah, they were already ripped, so I had to went to the nearest store near where I lived and got a set. Said, that's okay. Everything's here. Will you just give her money back? And he goes, I think we're going to send all of those back because so many people's been taking them back. And the one in charge is, well, you left me in charge and I was doing working my way. He goes, well, let the little one leave first. He says, no, I want to see you fire her. He just gives me a look. I says, okay, can I just have my money so I can go home? My mom says, why are you taking a bus? You can walk to Ames. I went, Oh, yeah, I know how to get there. So I just walked. Before I discovered, well, before they made Walmart, my mom would give me some money. She says, why don't you go to see if they have anything good at Ames or whatever they called it back then. So I took my bike and I locked it up pretty good. I seen some kids near it. It says, well, try just pulling. I went, try lifting it. They go, yeah, try lifting it. And they looked, they put it down and walked away. The head one says, next time just bring it with you. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. Hey, Carol. Yeah, Keely, it's always nice when you have someone staying with you and they actually help you clean the room. We had someone living with us. She put all her belongings in the living room. They were all in boxes. So what I did was she was at work. I got sick of her sleeping with me. So, whatever's yours in that room you don't want her to touch, go get it. Okay. So clean it out. So you put underneath the bed. The bed was not broken at this time. Well, no, that happened another time. And so I put all her stuff in the room neatly because I did not want it out there. Just because I had my grocery cart out in the living room because the next day I was going to go grocery shopping, which I held off because she was home all day that day. But nope, don't feel like going. I shut my door. I'm watching TV and drawing. Oh, we need your drawing board. I went. She was practically taken away from me. Yo. You asked before you say I need it. No, I went in to get it, and it was on my bed, and I was taking it, and her son flipped down on me and yelled, I'm using it. I'm like, get off my bed and get out of my room. It's for sleeping only. I'm so mad. I went, after that, I went, Mom, no more livings. I don't care. We'll feed them, but then they have to go sleep at a friend's house or in the car. I don't care. I should like stop. I think I might make a small purchase off of what do you call it, Temu soon, because I'm just on there for buying, playing with the fishies. Well, guys, I am gonna go get breakfast, supper. Whether it's a meal or a snack, I don't know yet. So love, don't judge. Peace out.